Hello, today we're going to continue on the last video that I have made about the theory of conscious consumption. I'm going to kind of go more into detail on this by showing you exactly what I have in my closet. And if you haven't watched the previous video before, you should watch it now because this is where the theories, where I explain to you what fabrics are good. And right here, right now, I'm actually going to flip the camera in a second and I'm just going to show you examples of how this looks in practice when you are thrifting. For example, just starting wearing right now, not very much visually because it's just all black, but for example, I have a merino wool scarf slash poncho and a silk top and a linen skirt. And all of these things are from the list of fabrics that we talked about in the last video. The skirt and the top are thrifted and they were also very cheap. The skirt was probably like $5 and so was the top. The poncho was way more expensive because it's brand new and it was made by a friend of mine who's a local designer in Poland, and it was around $20, which from a 100% merino wool, large piece of fabric with no artificial add-ons, it's still a really good price. Like, I have seen items stolen Goodwill for $20, right? So it's still fantastic. So you have like an outfit for $30 that's, all organic clothing. And 2 out of 3 is thrifted. Now I'm gonna flip the camera and I'm gonna show you the actual closet. I'm not really holding this steady anyway. Okay, so yeah, an idea about what you can do if you have something that you think is pretty, but you don't really want it on your body, yet you can let go of it. This is the relationship I have with this scarf, for example, because it's acrylic, and acrylic is one of those fabrics that I mentioned that's really bad. And the reason why I even own it is because I got it as a gift from my family who don't know better. Like my grandma doesn't, concern herself with this because she was raised during communism when owning any scarf was good. But I can't seem to let go of the scarf, but I don't want to put it on my body because I really love the color. I love this kind of beige pink. So I use it to cover up my ring light to dim the lighting in the room. And it gives like this really nice pink hue to the walls. It's very nice. And yeah, here's my other scarf corner. And the light is on. I don't know why it looks so dark on camera, but the main light is on. Oh, another thing that I use the same way I use this one is this. This is also made from acrylic, very sadly, and I bought it like many years ago, like I think at least 7 years ago, before I even started the journey that I described. See, said 100% acrylic. This is exactly what you want to avoid. So I bought it before I was, embarking on a journey of conscious consumption. And again, I don't want to put it on my body, but it's so pretty. I just love the colors and the patterns. So what I do is that I put it on my desk chair and I use it as a kind of a cape because, these modern desk chairs, they just don't fit with the boho sort of decor that I like. So I just cover out the chair up with a piece of fabric to make it look more retro, I guess. Like those fake retro chairs never really quite fit the bill for me. If you have any ideas, then put them in the comments and send me links and I'll get one. Anyway, this is my scarf collection, which also has some of the same issues that the other two, that I kind of use it for decoration more than anything else because the fabric is not good. Like, this is a viscose scarf. And again, I love the pink. It's so beautiful. Viscose is more friendly than acrylic, so I might eventually put on me sometimes, might. But again, it was a gift. I didn't pick it. And I can't seem to let go of it because it's so pretty, Like, I love this color. It's so nice. And the main lamp is on. I don't know why it's so dark here. And I even kept the ring light on, but it's not really helping. Is there like a lighting option when you film videos? I don't think so. Maybe I'll just turn up the brightness on the editing software, whatever. So yeah, I really, like it, but I don't really want to put it on me too much. Although, like I said, viscose isn't kind of body friendly, so it's okay. But I'm afraid that it's gonna show signs of wear and tear, so I just put it here. This wall looked really white, without any decoration, so putting on these colorful accents just kind of broke the uniformity of the white. And I have the same thing going on here with this. This is also 100% viscose, by the way. This is like really bad fabric because it's from a fast fashion store. This is a scarf that I made myself from an old dress. Because, the dress was just too short and just was too ancient. But I couldn't seem to let go of the fabric because, it's so beautiful. I'm gonna try to show you more closely. Look at those little flowery patterns. Like, I want the same kind of fabric with the same color, but better quality. And it just has this luster and those nice patterns. Like, I really want the same in silk on me. And even though actually it's Like I said, it's not a good fabric. I kind of break my own rule for this one, and I just wear it because it's just so pretty. Like, it's so beautiful. I can't really see much in the mirror. Try to flip the camera. I don't really see a point. Nah, just look in the mirror. Like, it's just such a pretty red shade. Ignore the dogs digging. Anyway, beyond this, I'm gonna hang this later. Beyond this, the stuff that I have is actually organic. This is my silk scarf, which I am really proud of. It's a 100% silk scarf, and I also thrifted it, and it was what, $2-3? It was really, really cheap. Actually, I think I should wash it. Looks like it has some stains. Put it in the wash. But it has this perfect... I can't take it off now. No. Come on. Got it. It has this perfect beige / taupe color. Really love it. Pure silk. Even the lining is silk. Nothing artificial. And look at those nice boho frills. Like, it's so pretty. Honestly, it's one of my favorite scarves. And I also use it to sometimes hold my waist. Just have to wash it. Apparently it's stained. But yeah, I wonder if I can find the tag. I think I dirtied it when I went out to eat with friends or something, but I think the tag fell off in the wash. But it's maybe I cut it off because it was scratching me. But it's a 100% silk scarf. I know that for a fact because I checked. And again, thrift store, really $2-3, and it is worth, you know, so much more than any of the acrylic polyester crap you can find. Now I have, oh why this one fell. I have 2 more scarves here. They are so ancient, like these 2. I think they're like 10 years old. And I actually managed to find them in a fast fashion store when I was younger, but this was pure luck. Don't take it as an invitation to shop in those stores. The store that I'm talking about is called Kubus. It's a Scandinavian fast fashion store, which is why it probably has some more quality items, such as those scarves. They are made from 100% cotton. This is a pure cotton scarf. It's really warm and fluffy. It's perfect for like springtime, you know, when it's still a little bit cold, but it's not cold enough to, you know, so that you really need wool because it's that cold. And I actually love them so much. I remember back then, even though I was like in my early 20s, that I bought like 3 of them. So I have 2 hanging here. Like this one fell, but I have the same one in blue and white. They're the same, just different color. And yeah, I just love them so much that I got 3 colors straight away. I actually got 4, but my friend left the 4th one in the shopping mall, for which I still haven't forgiven her. But jokes aside, the 4th one was black. I have other black stuff. The point is that, again, it's cotton, 100% cotton knit. As you can see, it's pretty thin, actually. It's very lightweight, but if you put several layers together, it still makes a nice spring scarf. And since we're talking about scarves, the other important thing we can talk about is blankets. This is my bed blanket. It's, again, thrifted, 100% wool. And it was like $15. And as you can see, I have a queen size bed and it covers the whole bed. It's really big enough for me and I'm pretty tall. I have seen a brand new blanket for $60 in Bed Bath & Beyond here in the USA, and it was acrylic. This is $20, thrifted, real scratchy wool. Very nice, very warm. I sit with it on the patio when it gets cold outside, like even below freezing, and it works because it's just so cozy. The other thing we should talk about in this part is probably bedding. Like, ignore the laptop and the laptop case, which, by the way, laptop case, real leather, Etsy, made in Ukraine, and it had an extra fund to support the Ukraine war efforts, which is also why I got it. But it was like $15 again for a beautiful, real, leather engraved, and if you can see the engraving because it's kind of dark here, engraved laptop case that fits my Dell perfectly. Again, $15, super cheap, real leather. Now, it's also very important to have organic bedding because, you know, you sleep for 8 hours a day if you're healthy. So you have to watch out what you put, next to your face. All of this, by the way, is IKEA. These are IKEA pillowcases, all of this. And IKEA duvet cover and the IKEA cover. The cover is goose feather. My husband bought it, so that wasn't me. And yeah, IKEA prices, they're not really the cheapest, which is why I kind of had to save up for a long time to do it. But you can check the prices online. But again, all of this is cotton. Eventually linen also is tolerable for sleeping, but no polyesters, no nothing artificial in your sleep gear or you end up sweating. I even have cotton grocery bags because I try to avoid plastic, so I take them with me when we go grocery shopping and make the Shop it and load up my groceries in this. And isn't this pretty? Also, you can just use it as a bag. I have more of those hidden in my other bags. And I guess, yeah, hi baby, you're cute. Luckily, I don't have to hold you today like I had to last time. So we're moving on to the closet. I have two closets. One is like kind of everyone's master closet, and it has not just my stuff. So we're gonna just skip over other people's stuff when we get there. But this is strictly mine. Okay, it's my bedroom. Oh, by the way, this is my linen bag, Etsy, 100% linen bag. It's my main bag actually. I should get something from leather, but it's just more expensive. And this was like $20 too. $20 for a bag. The brand is called Lion Fairy Tales. You can check it out on Etsy. You can see. Come on, focus. Why aren't you focusing? Focus. Yeah, there you go. 100% linen made in Bulgaria. Bulgaria is a great country for this because they're cheap and they have organically sourced linen for a good price. This brand, I recommend. Look it up on Etsy. It's fantastic. And yeah, it's a basic taupe bag, but I use it for almost everything. It goes with most of my outfits. And yeah, this is what I mentioned, that you sometimes have to sin with polyester when it comes to gym clothing. This is my gym bag. It's Nike, so obviously it's, it is what it's gonna be. Now you can see the further part of my scarf collection. And why is it so dark here? I swear I'm gonna have to use my phone to make this brighter. I'm gonna take like a phone flashlight, I swear. Oh, hello candle. Because it's really freaking dark. Yeah, this makes it a little better. Sadly not much, but anyway, this is my scarf collection. Literally all of this is wool. Black scarf, organic wool. Dark brown scarf, organic wool. This is from this designer friend that I mentioned before. So they are each like $20 a piece. This is the price for a real wool scarf, and I think some of them were a gift from me advertising her stuff for free. So this actually is thrifted. It's 100% cashmere. I repeat, 100% cashmere scarf, beautiful, like kind of a beige milk and coffee color, and it was $10. This is also 100% cashmere scarf, and I think this was from the time when I still, wasn't as aware as I was now. So I bought this in Zara, which is a fast fashion store that I do not recommend. But they occasionally have a cashmere collection, which is probably very overpriced. I don't even remember how much it costs, but it's cashmere. This is also cashmere, and it's also thrifted. And I think it was like $5 because it's kind of a smaller scarf. Again, gift from my designer friend. And another one of my cotton scarves right here. So yeah, this is my scarf fetish collection. Now, this is mostly like clothes that I use for sleep right here. But again, all of this is going to be organic. This is a linen kimono that I bought at an ethnic festival. It has this beautiful leafy pattern. It's kind of like a shorter one. I don't know if you can see that well. But again, because it was from an individual seller with selling in Poland, it was $15 for 100% linen kimono. This is also from a thrift store. It's from a German vintage brand called Schisser. This is a vintage top. And they make fantastic sleepwear, really good sleepwear. I really think like this was very cheap because people who are selling probably didn't know how good it is. They weren't conscious when selling it, but again, pure cotton, really quality cotton, this one, and really comfortable for sleep. This is also from the same brand. This is actually, yeah, very sadly, see, this is why I avoid viscose. This is a pure viscose nightshirt, really sexy, actually has this nice accent on the bust and lace. It's also Schisser, but because it's viscose, I don't wear it that often because I feel just a slight tinge of discomfort, but I just can't wait, I can't, oh my god, bring myself to get rid of it because it's so pretty and like so, seductive, and my husband loves it and stuff, and again, it's like a vintage gem. I bought it was like brand new. It's like from the 50s or something, and the stitching is just, it's so much better than anything you find nowadays. Now we're going to my favorite part, which is my lounge linen collection. All of this is linen. These are my linen sleep shirts. This, again, 100% linen from some sort of a vintage Polish brand, thrift store. I swear, it went for like $2. I think maybe the seller thought it wasn't sexy enough, but I just kind of use it as a PJ or to walk around the house. Again, 100% linen, just white so you can bleach it easily. Very good fabric, perfect condition. This is from a local Polish brand that sources organic linen in northeastern Poland. It's called Green Valley. So you can see the tag here, 100% linen, all organic. And these people actually make your clothes to measure. You have to like text them your measurements and they do it for you. And it's a fantastic service. And again, it is cheap. It's 20 bucks a piece. This is a very long, thick piece of organic linen. And it was 20 bucks. Should have batteries then. I'm gonna have to end the recording and switch the battery. Okay, battery has been changed. This one is 95% full. Where are we at? Yes, the organic calls from northeastern Poland. Like I said, 20 bucks a piece, made to measure. I repeat, made to measure. You tell them your size and they really just do it for you. 20 bucks a piece. I think actually the cheaper one was 15 because it's like a shorter tunic. So I got one short in like a beige color and one cream in longer. It's more like a nightshirt. It really looks like a pagan goddess dress. I love it. I love wearing it. I think I have some pictures with it on my Facebook wall because I used to walk with it around town and feel, awesome. Sometimes I actually go out with it because it's just so pretty, especially when you sit with it on the snow. It looks like you're praying. It's like, these are my monk outfits. But again, pure linen, no polyester, no bullshit, 10, 15 bucks, really cheap. Ask yourself, what are you doing, with 10 bucks when you go buy something in H&M? This is something that I got very lucky with because there was like an Italian store, like in Poland, that was going on clearance. They were closing business. And this is where I found this tunic. This is 100% cotton. It's very rough cotton. Actually, it's the thing that hurt my fingers recently because I had to, I had to wash it and made my fingers bleed because I had like a stain. But as you can see, the fabric is really durable because it endured tough hand washing. The only fault it has, it needs to be shaved because it has those little things that pile up like on a sweater. But you just buy a wool shaver and, just part of taking care of clothing. You have to shave some of them. Again, 100% pretty rough, which means solid cotton. Love this tunic, very versatile. This is another... Oh wait, I didn't talk about the price of this one. Yeah, but it was really cheap. I think it was like $5 or something because clearance of a closed store. Yes, this is another thrift gem. This is, by the way, the name of the brand if you're looking for something on Vintage Europe. It's called Peter Hahn. It's like a German brand, I think. This is a 100% merino wool sweater. And I think it was like $5. It wasn't more than that because somebody just sold it to me for $5. And perfect condition, my size. It's my favorite lounge home sweater. I don't really go out with it because it's just so like... It just screams lounge. But, for being at home, which I spend a lot of time at home, it's perfect. And I really love it. And again, $5. This was a bit more expensive because it's alpaca. But by more expensive, I mean it was like $10 instead of $5. Or like maximum 15, but no, it wasn't more than $15, honestly. 100% alpaca sweater, the same brand also, Peter Hahn. 100% alpaca sweater. Look at those beautiful colors. Like, if this is my favorite indoor sweater, this is my favorite outdoor sweater. Look at those shades, like vivid shades. And again, 100% alpaca wool. The only flaw that it has is that it needs sewing in some places, but you can really see it, so it's not a big deal. And still, it's alpaca, which, if you get something new, alpaca, it's really, it's in hundreds of dollars. And this, $15, almost perfect condition. It's not really, the flaws are not really visible. I have a hard time taking it off. Really warm, really nice. This is more like a darker PJ section. And see, these pieces here are kind of, oh, this is, okay, an exception. I think I have the empty hanger because I have like 100% cotton sleeve top here, but it's in the wash. But it's, 100% long sleeve top. This invisible thing, it's like just a very basic navy long sleeve thing, nothing really to show on camera. But again, thrifting, online thrifting, $5, 100% cotton. It's also the same brand that those things in the front here, the Schisser brand, the German vintage brand. Again, $5, perfect to sleep top for winter, which is why I'm using it right now because it's February. And okay, right now it's actually March, but it was February when I was sleeping in it. And I think I was ill or something. I had like the flu, and it's perfect because it's, again, warm, organically sourced cotton made in Europe. And this is also from the same organic cotton. Also, the Schisser brand is like a basic black tank top. Sometimes I just wear it under a sweater or as a PJ. Also, thrift store, probably like $2 or less, maybe even $1, because people don't really value those things well because they don't know that the stitching is impeccable. They don't understand that, so they sell it for $1. But yeah, cotton perfect. Now, yes, these two pieces are the reason why I don't buy viscose, because I bought this on the thrift app too, so I think this was like also $10, not more, including shipping. One is just a very long black dress which makes me look like a pagan goddess, which I love. Can't really see it well, it's so freaking dark here. But yeah, these are just two black basic tunics. And I'm trying to just do a close-up like enough to show you. I'm gonna have to put this on the bed for this to work. I have to clean this bed after filming the video. I'm gonna put the phone away. I wonder if you can see the wear and tear, because this is the reason why I don't buy viscose anymore. This is 100% viscose, so it has no, nothing added. I'm gonna put the camera down for a second just so I can find the spots that I buttered with. Yeah, there you go. Oh, the room got darker because the room light got darker. Yes, here, do you see those kind of like those quasi stains on the black fabric, those white patches? These are not stains. This is freshly from the laundry. This is what happens to viscose over time. The fabric here basically got thinner compared to the original next to it. This is basically probably where my back was laying on the bed. And when you're laying on the bed or sitting on a chair, your body rubs against furniture, so the fabric rubs too. And viscose is actually so flimsy that here the fabric is just thinner in those patches because it wore off from use. And yeah, this was cheap, like I said, and it's really beautiful, and it's more like an at-home outfit, but this is what's gonna happen to your viscose if you use it. It's just gonna patch on you like this because it's not a solid fabric. Now we're moving on to the master closet. Okay, so up on the top is all of my sports stuff. It's my Adidas t-shirts, leggings. So this is all the, although I actually have, by the way, I have Adidas tops that are cotton because Adidas does that, but Adidas cotton tops are not good. They get holes over time. So just, I also have some sports bras here and stuff. So yeah, this is strictly the unhealthy fabric section that's like purely for working out. I don't use it otherwise. Okay, so moving on here, you know how I said in my video that sometimes you just have those things from the past that you wear until they fall apart because you invested in them already. So yeah, this is basically my sinful past up to here, like those first 4 hangers. These are just, my sexy tops that I cannot go of that are made from polyester, and I honestly barely wear them because I cannot stand how I feel in them. They just make me feel sweaty and it's horrible. It's unpleasant. So I don't wear them as a result, or I wear them very rarely. But again, I got them tailored to my body, and they look really sexy. And I really love them, like especially this dress is just it's so beautiful. And so yeah, I just keep them here because they don't have any holes yet, and they're holding together, although this one is starting to kind of fall apart. And so I will just use them until their life comes to a natural end. Man, it really is so dark. I wonder if there's a way to turn on the flashlight. Okay, so I just increased my ISO to some incredibly high level, which is probably gonna make the video grainy, but you can finally see things better right now, which makes me feel like I should go back to the other closet and give you another shot. But thank God we're just at the beginning. Anyway, flipping the camera back around and going back to use bare density on this closet. Yeah, you can actually see things better now. This is the other bad viscose stuff. This is the good cotton top, the scarf collection, and yes, my beloved thrifted sweaters and my beloved linen tunics. Oh, actually good that I came back here. Oh, by the way, cotton blanket again. Ow! Oh my god, I hit my toe. Holy shit. Oh, this is painful. Ow! Anyway, 100% cotton IKEA blanket. It's probably around 20 bucks, not expensive. I'm happy I'm back here. I forgot to show you the other part of my closet. So yeah, scarf collection, part 2. You can see from the other side. Now, here I keep things that need to be tailored because they're too large for me. And I also keep what I call the sinful part of my closet, which is stuff that I just don't wear. So this is stuff that I only wear when I cook something really dirty. Like sometimes, let's say you're making curry. You don't want to wear anything you like because anything that you're wearing while you're cooking curry is gonna start looking like curry faster than you think. So you do need some bad clothes in your life. And polyester has that one quality that, because it's plastic, everything washes off. So here's a collection of, very old polyester clothing that I keep for that purpose, especially this black sweater. Nothing sticks to it. It's like Teflon. It's kind of more like a sweater dress. It's longest than the other perk. When I cook something really dirty with some Asian curry spices that are just gonna destroy anything else that I wear, this is what I wear. I assume that, you know, for eating, you just put on a napkin and be fine because there's only so much you can splash when you sit at a table. But when you cook, you splash everywhere. And this is what acrylic is good for when you're cold and you're cooking. Anyway, all of this is very sadly, I'm not even gonna mention names, they're like mainstream fast fashion brands. Again, all this stuff is very old, but I think I also found it at a thrift store. This is all thrifted for like $1 or $2 because I wouldn't spend more on this. This is like Goodwill, and technically, by the way, see, this is why I talked about fabrics. Fabric is more important than anything else. This is Calvin Klein. Got it in Goodwill for like $10, I think. But the fabric composition is horrible, which is why, and also it had a stain, which is why I also use it for cooking, because it can get dirty and I won't care. And lo and behold, 91% polyester. Why are you not focusing? Yeah, there you go, you're focusing right now. Come on, focus. Focus, focus, focus. Well, you're just gonna have to believe me. It's 91% polyester, 9% spandex, and that is Calvin Klein. See, this is why you don't get enamored by brands like Chanel, Calvin Klein, or whatever, because this is the kind of clothing they produce. This is, you know, Calvin Klein gives you polyester, meanwhile Etsy and the vintage thrift stores give you real wool and linen. Like, this is, you know, what happens here. But yeah, beyond this stuff is good, but it just needs to be tailored. Like, for example, this sweater is like pure wool, but I made a mistake, and this is also why you should ask the seller when you're buying a sweater, is this a sweater for males or females? Because I bought a sweater for guys, and, you know, the color is pretty. I like the color, and, you know, I want a loose turtleneck, and it was cheap. It was like $5. But, yeah, it's like, it has those like really broad shoulders. You can just see it's for a dude, and I tried to wear it, and I can't stomach it. Can't take it. So if you're a guy and you want to buy this off me, and you want to get a real wool sweater, perfect condition, you know, it's for you. And like, I really liked how it looks on pictures when the person was selling it, because, you know, it has a nice classy shape, but very sadly, again, those broad shoulders, they just don't look good on a woman. It has to be for a guy. So yeah, this is a pure linen dress from Etsy, from a brand that sadly doesn't exist anymore, so I can't recommend it to you because the seller closed their shop. But I think this was way more expensive. It was like $40 because it was, again, made to order, and it was Etsy. But still, there are items at H&M that cost $40 and they suck. This is 100% linen. The reason why it's here is because the collar is something that I actually altered myself at a tailor's, and it hasn't been done well, and it needs some sort of fixing. So it's here because it's just, you know, it's ripping at the hem. It needs to be fixed, and yeah, I'm not gonna walk out in something like this. They always like to talk over me, don't they? Anyway, this is my beautiful little black silk dress. Also thrifted, $5, I swear, $5 for a thrifted dress. The issue is that the armpits are, they are falling apart because I removed the lining. Anyway, I had to remove the lining at the tailor's, and as a result, because it didn't fully, you know, pay for sewing it well, the stitching is falling apart, and it looks very bad under your armpits when you wear it, so I don't wear it because it just looks really bad. So again, perfect silk dress, thrifted, $5, but just needs to be fixed. These are my old PG shorts. I don't know why they're doing here. I should move them. I like them, but they're too large, and they also are viscose, which is another flaw. This is a wonderful Indian cotton skirt that my husband got for me in a thrift store, and I swear this was actually in the USA. It was like $10. But what happened is that I wear it with a scarf as a belt, but it's too large and it keeps falling off my ass. So again, perfect cotton, made in India, organic, nice, breathable fabric, but too large, so just needs to be taken in. Same for this top, by the way, thrifted. Also $10, thrifted in the, you know, on the European websites. Another good thrifted and European Vinted. Oh shit, it's falling down. Another good brand, by the way, for silk clothing. Here for you if you're looking for a tip. There you go. And I love the red color, but yeah, it's like too large around the bust, like not in the bust area, but like in the under bust area. And it looks really bad when it's too large, so I need to get it taken in. But still, for $10, 100% silk top. You know, if this was brand new, probably would be 100. And even if you add the tailoring to it, let's say that, let's be very generous, say the tailoring is gonna be another $10, even though it's not really that much for fixing that little. Still, $20 is less than 100. And again, 100% silk, sexy top, perfect for like a Valentine's Day date with husband or something, you know. And Rebecca Master Closet, where I already showed you my, you know, guilty polyester past dresses that I you know, I'm still keeping because I paid for them once and I'm gonna wear them till they fall apart, which they will because they are poorly done. Nothing to show you here really because I don't recommend any of those brands. I also have a pair of pants from the same era, also polyester pants, but they're actually the only black pants that I own because I couldn't really afford to get anything else, so I'm keeping them till I can replace them. And yeah, this is where my linen skirt normally goes, but I have it on me, so yeah, so the hanger's hanging empty. But again, 100% linen skirt, thrift store, super cheap. Now we're moving to the better part of the closet. These are my linen dresses from my designer friend. 100% linen, beautiful, like my friend on Instagram called it witch couture. So climatic, like one has no sleeves, so it's more for summer. One has long sleeves, so it's more for winter. They have pockets. You know, modern clothes don't have enough pockets. Look how great these pockets are. You can like hold, you know, your wallet, your phone here. You can put some tissues there, fantastic. And yeah, these dresses were around 25 bucks, but they were brand new and again made by a local designer, so 25 bucks for that really is not a high price. And again, 100% linen. This is also from the thrifting app. This is, by the way, kind of like a body. You can see that this is like zips on your crotch, but I'm really bad at it because I can never unzip myself because I'm not really that stretchy. So I usually ask my husband for help, but this is just such a beautiful, sexy lace up. I got it tailored to my body. It looks great. It's so sensual and beautiful. And this is cotton lace, by the way. You can find cotton lace relatively easily. Same here. This is this was $1, by the way. It's some sort of a Italian lingerie brand, which, oh, by the way, this needs to be washed. So in the hamper you go. And somebody unaware sold it for $1. So $1 for a sexy cotton top, beautiful with lace, you know, count me in. This is another thing from Etsy, from the brand that no longer exists but I used to buy from them. It's 100% linen top, and yeah, again, it was made to measure, so it was more like around 20 bucks, but that's because it was brand new, again, brand new, made to measure. Oh yeah, this is an empty hanger from the silk top that I'm wearing right now. Again, the thrifted long silk top. Perfect condition, really cheap. This is my cashmere sweater. Very simple, honestly, long sleeve. You just put it kind of on top of skirt or pants. But again, 100% cashmere, thrifted for $5 again. Like, let me find a tag if I can find it here to just prove it to you that I'm not lying to you. There you go. Would you focus? There you go. 100% cashmere, thrifted for pennies. Perfect basic black sweater. Yeah, see, this is also one of the mistakes of my past, because it's a sweater made from viscose, which right now it's in a good condition, and so I wear it, but this is one of those sweaters which is gonna end up having a tear in the fabric. Although this is actually quite well sewn, like the stitching here is quite well, the sewing of the threads of the fabric is quite solid, so it's gonna last longer than other stuff. So yeah, some viscose is better than others, but this is still 100% viscose, and so I'm gonna end up paying for that. But I think also it was like $2 on the thrift app, so you know. This is also a cashmere. There you go. It's this cashmere in German here. Thrifted cashmere turtleneck with no sleeves. I don't know what the idea is, but it's beautiful, and it's, oh god, so soft. It's like touching a very fluffy animal. Beautiful. Thrifted it for like $10 again for pennies. Here we have my summer shorts collection. By the way, these are all cotton. These are all cotton shorts, and all of them thrifted again. This like was like probably $2 in the thrift store. Wait, actually no, this I bought in a regular fast fashion store. They just happened to have a good pair of cotton shorts, and you know what? Sometimes you get lucky, but still I don't support those brands, so I wouldn't do it again. But I really like those shorts. They're just basic navy dark shorts, but again, 100% cotton. If you don't believe me, I'm gonna have to put this on the floor and look for the tag, but it is cotton. And the cleaning up I'm gonna have to do after this video. But it is cotton, like I said. Where's the tag? Yeah, okay, so it's cotton with modal and elastane, where modal is also a type of cotton. See, this is exactly why I don't buy those fast fashion brands, because here you don't have just pure cotton, you have 57% cotton and 41% modal, which is cotton that's been processed, and there's some elastane, but elastane in small quantities is actually okay. A small amount of elastane, if it's with an organic fabric, it's fine. Why wouldn't you focus on this? Come on, focus. Well, I can't even show you my proof because it's not focusing. Come on, focus. Come on. Let's put it here when it's darker, it's gonna focus better. Not focusing. Well, whatever. Anyway, yes, these shorts are from Old Navy. Old Navy, if you're an American, is underrated. They have a lot of good cotton stuff. I found this, perfect condition, on the streets of Portland, Oregon, when we used to live there, not kidding you. And this is a pair of 100% cotton shorts. This I insist on showing you because it was just such a find. Someone just left it on the street and I picked it up and washed it. Like I said, still with a tag. Maybe they thought a homeless person was gonna take it, but no homeless person has my size, so... Oh yeah, 99% cotton, 1% elastane. Again, it is not focusing. I don't know why, probably because of the ISO, which is at 8,000 right now, which is very high. But this is what's necessary to feel in this dark closet. But yeah, again, 100% cotton shorts. Now we go to the more colorful part of my closet. This is again a gift. It's one of those poorly sewn fast fashion tops from Viscose, which I would have never bought myself, but it was a gift. These two things were a gift, and again, I got them, so I'm using them. And they're, you know, they're good for summer because Viscose is breathable, but they're gonna end up having holes. They're gonna end up... I'm just not gonna have them for the rest of my life because they're just gonna end up falling apart. They're hard to wash, and yeah, they're, you know, practical, but, you know, they're for free, they were a gift, so I am using them, but you can already see that they're falling apart at the stitching. Like, you can see these things popping up. This is a sign of poor stitching because fast fashion brands do that. My line and stuff never does that. This is another thrift wonder for $1. 100% cotton knit sweater, $1. No, you know, no extras. Perfect condition. It's such a nice climatic sweater. It's just so original. Really like it. I can't find the tag, but I know it's 100% cotton because I checked yesterday. You're gonna have to believe me on this because I'm getting tired of this. But yes, again, 100% cotton, perfect condition, $1 on a thrift store app. Beauty. This dress is from Etsy. This is from Etsy, and my dad gave it to me as a gift, as a birthday gift. And again, it's from the same brand as Before Light and Fairy Tales. Brand new, long, beautiful, beautiful dress. Love it. And again, made to measure, custom ordered. And this was a bit more expensive because it's a lot of fabric sheet that fell, but it was around $50. But again, it's brand new, made to fit my body. Beauty. This is another thrift wonder that I found. This is a sweater made of mix of silk and cotton. Not kidding you. Thrifted for like $10. It's like a basic long sleeve, but again, I'll try to focus on the tag in case you don't believe me, but 70% silk, 30% cotton. Perfect fabric content, beautiful color that makes my eyes pop. Really love it. If only this would focus. It's not focusing. It's the ISO. The density is too high. Well, maybe if I put it at a distance. No, just I made it this too bright so you can see things in this room. But it's 70% silk, 30% cotton, just checked. Oh yeah, this is another one of the sins of my past because it's viscose, but it's breathable even in winter. It's a simple brown tunic, and actually it's holding up quite well. Must be like a really thick viscose sewing. It's honestly quite comfy. It's more like a very casual dress, but again, thrifted for nothing, for pennies, and still, you know, still better than most fast fashion stuff. I don't remember, what was it, like $10, something like this. Is the average price of everything in European thrift stores is $10, honestly. This is another beauty. It's a silk top. It's a basic top, but again, perfect condition. Thrifted for like $15 or something. Let me check the fabric content of this baby. 70% silk, 30% cotton. Again, perfect condition. Okay, my camera had to cool down for a while because it was overheating, probably because I was holding it. But in the meantime, I was doing some cleaning up with the stuff that I threw around for the sake of the video, and I found something on this viscose tunic that I showed you was falling apart. not only are is the fabric rubbing, you can see that the hem is also falling apart. I don't know if you can see this. Oh yeah, you can see it here. There you go. This is what happens with fast fashion clothes, and that's what happens to viscose. The fabric doesn't hold, and neither does the stitching. And I actually also saw that it has like another hole somewhere, which means I'm gonna put it in my sick person pile. We'll wear it even less, but here you can see an example of why 100% viscose is not that good, and why fast fashion brands are not good, because yeah, poor sewing. So we finished with this top before I had to put my tired camera down. The wonderful 70% silk, 30% cotton top, which right now the tag should focus because I lowered the ISO. Come on, focus. Come on, let me prove to my channel that I'm not lying about the fabric. Come on. Focus. Damn it. Well, oh, there you go, it's focusing. Focus here for a second. Come on, I saw you focus a second ago. Come on. There you go, you can see 70% silk, 30% cotton. Anyway, this is my Etsy cardigan, like lining cardigan. I actually have two. They are identical from the same brand. They're just color coordinated, so I put them in a different place. But I found those on clearance. That means somebody ordered it and returned it and didn't want it for some reason. And so I got it for 20 bucks because, you know, they have a really hard time getting rid of things that somebody else made to measure and didn't want. But this is a loose cardigan, so it doesn't really matter if it's made to measure. 100% linen, beautiful taupe color, 20 bucks each. Mine from Etsy. Again, it's more like a loose, loose linen cardigan, but like I said, still so practical, beautiful. So this is also something that I bought from a thrift store. It was like 15 bucks because it's 100% silk and it's Marina Rinaldi, made in Italy. But again, 15 bucks in a thrift store, and it's 100% silk top. Oh, I'm sorry, 95% and 5% elastane. How dare I? That's why I said that adding some elastane to otherwise this quality fabric is good. I was focusing a second ago, you can see it here. Perfect again for special occasion, beautiful silk also perfect for, like, you know, New Year's, Christmas, birthdays, you know, beautiful silk top. This is another one of my Etsy wonders. It's the same brand as the clearance linen cardigans. Again, 100% linen. Again, made to measure, which means it was about 50 bucks. But again, brand new, made to measure Etsy. Long, thick linen dress, plenty of fabric. Perfect condition. This is a beautiful dress. It just hugs the body so well. Here we have another thrift store wonder. A basic wool sweater. I think it was around 15 bucks, honestly, because again, brand new. And you have this quality, you know, certificate, total easy care, real wool mark certification. That means it's 100% merino wool. It's a basic sweater, like kind of more like a good girl sweater, but beautiful, you know, beige color and really cheap and real wool. Oh, this is a twin of the top that I'm wearing right now. It's a 100% silk top. It's basically identical to the top tunic I have right now because it's the same brand, some sort of German vintage brand. And again, thrifted it for pennies, for $10 or something. And there you go. See, you can actually see it's slightly washed off the tag because it's been a while and it's an old blouse, but you can see 100% silk. If only it would focus. Yeah, there you go. You can see it here. So yeah, I got two when I was getting them because they were both 10 bucks. I got one black and one beige. This is another Etsy wonder, and because it was made to measure and has those like funny twist arms. Did I just zoom out? No, I didn't mean to. Because it has those funny twist arms, yeah, I think it was like around 30 bucks, but again, brand new Etsy, very nice summer cream top. You put inside a skirt or pants and fits very well. This is another one of those tops that you could see the twin in the bedroom closet where I told you that I bought in Poland when there was an Italian store that was closing down. So I found it on clearance. It was like 10 bucks, and this is a 100% cotton tunic. You're gonna have to believe me on that because I got this altered. Actually, I altered it myself. I cut a hole in the tunic to make the waist hem like a little bit looser because I wanted it to flow around my hips. So I just did some scissor work myself here, which is probably why it looks like this, because it needs to be done by a professional, but it's not really that visible. It's 100% cotton top. you know, Italian knitwork. It's not maybe the best, but it passes. It's passable. It's cotton good for summer. This is a Polish linen brand. It is called Linen Fashion. If you speak Polish, you will know it's just Liniana Moda. And yeah, I bought it on. I bought it actually brand new. They have like their own website, so if you Google that, you will find their brand. And this was 100 in Polish currency divided by 4. It's around 20 something bucks, $25 if you're being very generous. And again, brand new, 100% linen. They have quite a big choice there, so I definitely recommend if you want to buy something in Poland online. You know, very good brand. I actually had the second one. All what I did, by the way, is that I cut the sleeves off because I hated the sleeves they had, but still, for the price, great occasion. I had the same one in black. It's, by the way, it's asymmetrical, really pretty. I had the same one in black, but I ended up giving it to a friend, so maybe I'll reclaim it one day. Because my friend spilled some bleach on the black one, so I was, you know, just take it, have fun. And I think she colored it with, or I colored it for her with something on top. But it was, I got 2 of them, and like I said, they were 20 something bucks each. Another thrift store wonder, 100% silk, beautiful, romantic top. I love it, and it has like those little thingies. Probably they're not from anything valuable, but still, this is pure silk. Beautiful silk top, thrifted for like for pennies or you know, $5. Let me find the tag. There you go. Outer 100% silk, inner the lining 100% silk too. So you can even have it up with lining, and the lining can be made from silk as well. Hope this is focusing. Pure silk. Again, thrifted for pennies. So this is the continuation of the same Etsy shop that I love so much that my father gifted me, and yeah, beautiful linen fabric. It was like yeah, around $40 again because brand new, but long, beautiful summer dress. Need I say more? This is another thrift store find. It's a more formal but silk shirt. I kind of regretted buying it after, not because of anything technical, but because I didn't really feel like it was fully my style. But you know, sometimes you end up going to a coffee shop with your friends and you want to look fancy, so I guess it's good for that occasion. When, you know, I have that kind of occasion next time. Where's the tag? Yeah, there you go, 100% silk. Again, thrifted for like $10. Oh, this is the sweater I ended up telling you about in the last video where I was talking about the theory of things. Is the one that is made also with silk. It's a silk knit. When I told you that's why silk is such a sturdy fabric, you can even make a sweater. Now, the challenge here is going to be finding the tag because, oh, there you go. There you go. It's 70% silk, 10% cashmere, 15% cotton. So you have silk and cashmere in one sweater. And this was again thrifted for like $20. I love this sweater. It is like very loose and beautiful and drapes around the body magnificently. Again, thrifted for pennies. Like this is, I would honestly, if I was making this myself, I would sell this for like $200. Like I'm not even kidding you. There are clothes that go around for this price, and I thrifted it almost for nothing. It's, again, completely beautiful. Gotta love vintage. Oh, this is the thing that I made the scarf from before you, so it needs to be washed. It has a lot of stains. Why did I put it here? Laundry basket. What? But yeah, it's this old dress that I told you that I made into a top and a scarf because I couldn't bear to get rid of it. This is another vintage find. 100% silk top. Isn't it beautiful and sensual? Look at the bust cut. It just looks so good on a female breast. And again, it was brand new, still with a tag in on the thrift app. And it was like what, $15 or something, and pure silk. Let me find the tag for you. Yeah, there you go. 97% silk, 3% elastane. That's why I said that some elastane is useful. Okay, so this is my summer dress section. The only exception you're gonna see here is my wedding dress, because I bought it in a thrift store in Portland, Oregon, because we were kind of on a time limit, and this is not a good dress, and it's not a good fabric, but I'm keeping this dress because it's my wedding dress. I'm keeping it out of sentiment. And yeah, I thrifted it in Portland, Oregon, also for like very little, because I exchanged my husband's whole t-shirt for that, because, you know, very sadly, it's like some sort of fast fashion brand made in Vietnam, so probably, you know, not good. But it's honestly really beautiful, and I needed something for my wedding, and I couldn't afford what I would really want, which is a pure silk dress ordered on Etsy, but these go for over $100, and really couldn't afford that. So I got this in a thrift store instead, and you can see my wedding photos on my Facebook. I think it turned out pretty nice. Oh, another Etsy find, by the way, my bathrobe. I never bought a bathrobe before in my life because I always got them for my family, but they were like crap and polyester. This is a pure 100% linen Etsy bathrobe. It was a bit more expensive because it was like 60 something dollars, but it's the only bathrobe that I ever bought in my entire life, so I can splurge once in my life. And yeah, and I plan on using it till the end of my life because it's linen and it's from Etsy and it's sturdy, and I don't really need anything else. How many bathrobes does a person need? Like one is enough, and it's beautiful, beautiful blue color. Yes, so we go back to my summer dress section. This is the yellow outfit I was wearing in the last video that I filmed for you guys, so you saw it. I even commented on this viscose. Okay, so these are cotton summer dresses. All of three of them thrifted. You can see they have these kind of Indian patterns. And yeah, they're all cotton, like I said. Basic cotton summer dresses. It even has like a green cotton certification or something. They're basic cotton summer dresses from the vintage store, and they were all like around between $5 and $10. So yeah, beautiful for summer. And this is my favorite thing. It's a silk dress made in India, and also thrift store. This was more like $15 because it's silk, but it's a beautiful silk dress, like with this kind of paisley print. I know some people hate on paisley, but I love it for summer. And this dress just such beautiful colors, and again, it's made from real silk, not rayon, but real silk. Now, if only I can find the tag, I will show it to you. But I cannot. Maybe I cut it off, but it is 100% silk. You're just gonna have to believe me on this because, yeah, after all these years, there's a chance that I may just not find the tag anymore. So the last part of the wardrobe is here. Here we have my one and only pair of blue jeans. By the way, it is completely possible to find jeans without any additions. Mine are like 99% cotton, 1% elastane. I cannot show you the tag because I got them tailored to my size, so the tag got cut off. But many jeans hide polyester within them. You do not need to agree to this. We do not agree to polyester terrorism. The best jeans are made from cotton. Like I said, some elastane is okay because helps them stretch on your butt, but but it should be cotton. Here is a missing pair of basic white pants that I may pick up. They're probably in the other room. And oh yeah, by the way, both jeans and these pants thrifted. I thrifted those jeans for $1 because nobody wanted them. I don't know why they were brand new still with a tag. Maybe because they needed to be tailored to my size. But honestly, most jeans don't really fit people as they should. Most jeans should be tailored to your body. And same with those pants. They're like those basic long leg white cotton pants. It's nothing, really exceptional. But they're 100% cotton, like I said. Again, thrifted still with a plastic tag for, again, something like $5 because nobody wanted them. This is one of those things I don't recommend to anyone because it's polyester, but again, I got it as a gift, and I'm keeping it because sometimes you need basic pants from a bed fabric, again, when you're doing something dirtying or cooking, and because I just don't trash things until they wear off, so I'm keeping them. And this is my only other skirt, other than the black skirt that I showed you before, that I was wearing, actually, before. It's also a 100% cotton skirt, also thrifted, also for $1 because nobody wanted it. Honestly, it's my favorite skirt. It has those beautiful flowered patterns, and I get nothing but compliments in it. Like, especially here in the USA, whenever I would like stop by any shop, there would be people coming to me and being like, "Oh my God, I live for your skirt." I don't know why everyone loves it here so much in America, but I like it too. Hence, my favorite skirt. Again, thrifted for $1, 100% cotton. And here are the white pants that I mentioned. Like I said, just simple long sleeve cotton pants. I think I'm about to put them on. That's why I put them there. Now, the one thing that I didn't show you yet is my coat closet. So up to this part, ignore it, it's not mine. So now here's a little, pile of sin because these are my Adidas and Nike hoodies for working out. So none of them are good. I think this is the best one. Like this, like a simple sweatshirt with a logo, like a crew neck, but I think these are made from cotton. But these are made from horrible cotton. Why can I tell you this? Because I used to have another one in a different color in the past. I had like a mint green one, and it looked horrible. Yeah, 70% cotton, 30% polyester. Who is surprised? Because again, it's Adidas. That's why I don't recommend those brands. That's how it looks. And again, the fabric is not even that good. Like, I only keep it as long as it lasts, so I can play sports. But yeah, I had one that was absolutely identical, and it got those little holes that look like, again, Swiss cheese over time. So when you use them up, the fabric really disintegrates in a way that it can't be sewn. And I think the only reason why it's this one is not why this one hasn't been punctured yet is because of the polyester content, and because maybe I haven't used it as much as I wanted to, but I have like those 4, and I'm keeping those for the rest of my life until they wear off, because I'm not investing anymore in those bad sport brands, so that's enough. Yes, now, so for the regular jackets, this is again, my god, this thing is like, I swear, it's 15 years old. I got it when I was late teen, when I knew nothing about the green clothing, and I love the color, I love the olive green color. But again, it's from a fast fashion store that I cannot recommend. And the reason why it lasted is probably because it's made from polyester again. Oh, I'm sorry, polyester and polyamide, which is why I wear it very rarely. I mostly kept it because I used to do gardening in it in my family home, in my grandma's garden, because it's just, just the right color, and you can clean it so easily because it's polyester. And I just took it here with me because I moved, so why not? And it's like, technically it would be a good thin sweater, but I cannot recommend the fabric or the producer in any way. I'm just, being honest with you guys that there are some things here that are still made from the, things of my past that I didn't, where I didn't know what I was buying consciously. Same with this thing, honestly. It's really cool. Like, it's one of those faux fur coats, Oh yeah, by the way, this was, if it was in a fast fashion store 15 years ago, it would have been very cheap, because those things used to be very cheap. It probably wasn't more than $10 either, even though it was brand new. But again, I don't recommend it, so, just showing you what I do with mistakes of my past. I keep them until they get worn off. But this one is in perfect condition, ironically enough. I don't know how, but it is. Yeah, same with this one. I actually got it at the, at the beginning of my thrifting journey, before I was fabric conscious, and this also was very cheap. Someone sold it for like $7 or something. And honestly, I really love the shape of this coat. If I could have the same in better fabric, I would get it. Sadly, it's acrylic, because it's one of those faux fur thingies, like it's fluffy and soft, but makes you sweat in the worst ways. And because of this, I don't wear it as much as I would like to, because I don't like to wear fabrics that are like this. But again, I think this goes to show the issue: avoid faux fur. Like, either go for real fur, or if you have like some moral qualms against it, then just don't get fur, because faux fur is what? It's acrylic or polyester. So it's just, either you want fur or you don't want fur, or you're getting plastic on yourself. Now this, here we're starting with a pile of things that I'm much more proud of. Let me get the empty hanger content, actually. I'm probably gonna put it on, that's why I didn't put it back here, because it's cool today. This is my cashmere sweater slash coat, 100% cashmere, beautiful baby blue color. I hope that you can see that. Like, it just has such a beautiful baby blue shade that goes with my eyes. I love it. And it's like some sort of Italian luxurious brand. I'm gonna put this down because it's heavy. And this baby was thrifted. Granted, more expensive than other things, because it was around $30, which on a thrift store is very expensive, but I repeat, 100% cashmere coat, perfect condition, thrifted. It was probably the most expensive thing I ever got in the thrift store, but no regrets. It's my favorite coat, which is why it's off, because I wear it all the time. I love it, and it's very, like, it's like wearing a cloud, because it's pure cashmere, and it's one of those, again, really good Italian brands. And someone actually, I think, kind of lowballed them with the price, because if they knew, they would have sold it for like $400 instead of 30, because honestly, it is worth that much. It really is worth so much, with the quality of everything. And I think that the buttons are made from what's called pearl mass, and it kind of just looks like a normal white button, but it's just such a beautiful, precious coat. And again, magic of thrifting, because only $30. Like, let's face it, if you go into H&M, $30 is something you pay for a basic polyester shitty coat. So, again. Now, these two are actually coats that I don't regret. This one I bought on Etsy. And it was a bit more expensive because it's a 100% thick, long linen coat. A lot of fabric went into this. So it's one of those things that I was saving up for, and it was around $100. But again, it's the only linen coat that I have of the sort. I don't own any other ones. So ask yourself if saving up for one linen coat is not worth $100 in your life, when, again, probably you go on a takeout haul that's over $100 regularly. Many people do. And yeah, it's something that's worth investing in. The only coat that I ever got on Etsy. And it makes me feel like a pagan goddess, and I love it. And it has those beautiful organic wood buttons. So yeah, Etsy for the win. This is another one of those coats made by my designer friend that I post for. I think I actually have a picture in this in my Facebook. Again, this is a 100% wool coat. Very simple. And again, it's made by this local craftsman. The thing is that I think this one, if you buy it brand new, because it's like a long, thick wool coat, probably it's worth around $200, which, by the way, is not that much, because the same one, this is in Poland. The same one in America probably will be worth, at least 400 again, if not more. But I get a discount because, I'm friends with the designer, so the price I would give you would just not be realistic. Oh, and also, by the way, it's not me who got it. My friend, who also knows the designer, just got a deal with her and got it for my birthday. So I don't even know how much she paid because she refuses to tell me. But I know it was less than the original price. And still, again, this is the only wool coat that I actually ever got that's new. I don't have any other coats. I repeat, you probably have 10 different coats in your closet. I only have this one. And that is for a reason, because it's better to save up and invest $200 in one coat that you're gonna wear all the time, that's made from real wool, than have 5 other coats that are made from a bad fabric. And this is it's slightly scratchy because real wool is, but totally worth it. Beautiful neutral color, goes with everything. So long, it's so big, also like so large in a in a nice sense that makes you feel cozy and protected. Love it. So yeah, as you can see, this is all for my coats because I again invest in quality over quantity. So I invested a lot of money in those 2 really good basic coats, or 3 if you count the thrifting, and forget the 2 mistakes of my past because they're old and they were cheap anyway. But I invested in 2 really good ones, and this is what I live with. I actually totally forgot that I have another coat that I was sewing it yesterday. That's why it's not in the closet, because it needs work. But this is a coat that I got in on the thrift app for $5, and it's made from wool and Angora, which is, it's fantastic because Angora and merino wool are both types of, wool. And the reason why it was $5 is because, the sleeves need stitching. I think that they used to have like those shoulder pads here, on the shoulders. They used to be there, and somebody basically just removed them, and then they sold it for $5 because they, they didn't want to deal with it. But I plan on, putting it up for tailoring work, because all it needs is some sewing, and it's going to be a perfect basic black coat made from, again, wool in Angora for $5 plus any labor. Let's give them $10 for labor. So it's going to be $15 for, again, beautiful basic black coat in a perfect state, as opposed to, the other coats that were $200. So I still think it was a great deal. Again, thrift store apps. And by the way, be really careful with the lining of your coat, because there are some fabrics on the lining that may not be good for you. For example, one of the very common bad linings is acetate, and that's what was happening on this coat. Acetate is a bad fabric. Don't buy anything from acetate. There are theories, if you Google it online, there are theories about it being toxic. So avoid acetate if you can. This is what I was sewing the other coat, because there were some leftovers of the peeling of lining, and I removed it with with tiny scissors without destroying the actual wool part, and it just came off very easily. And probably also why they sell the coat, because it doesn't have any lining. And honestly, I don't care. I don't need the lining. My other brand new coat doesn't have lining either. I can just have merino wool on my body. Then I'm fine with that, like merino wool and Angora. If the lining is made from acetate, frankly, avoid getting the coat if you can. But in my case here, it paid off. So avoid coats lined with acetate. They should be lined with viscose or cotton, not polyester, not acetate. This is a sign of, this is basically not a good fabric. Okay, so the rest of those are not mine here. These, again, all my shoes are from real leather. Mine is the workout shoes. This is a brand that I don't recommend for ethical reasons. It's Steve Madden, but I got the brand new on the retailer website. It's like a European version of ASOS. It's the only pair of heels that I actually have, so I'm keeping them until they, as long as they hold, because they're real leather and because I bought them. But I would not buy Steve Madden again, and I do not support that brand for for ethical reasons, and yeah, neither should you. But at least they're real leather. This is a brand that I support wholeheartedly. The brand is called Steel, and it's a European kind of like a more punkish brand, but they really have a big choice of shoes. They have taller shoes, shorter shoes. I actually have like taller ones, but I have them in Europe because I don't really walk here in America as I used to in Europe. So I only took like the smallest, lightest pair on the plane because they weigh a lot. They're made from real leather, and they are actually, check this out, fixed with real nails. There are actual nails at the bottom of this shoe because it's just so good quality. And yeah, this is a shoe that also has orthopedic value. It's kind of more like a punk thing. I absolutely love it. I think I have like 3 of them. A new shoe from this brand costs, this was like around $30. So $30 for a perfect leather shoe, that's, not that bad. And if you get a shoe that's longer, it's gonna cost more, but it's gonna be like probably like a knee-high shoe. So, proportionately, the materials cost more. And yeah, all of these shoes that I have on the shelf, except for my Nikes, because I have to have one pair of shoes to work out in, Yeah, all of these are leather, and they are also all thrifted. Not kidding you. These are real suede winter boots. Thrifted them for like 30 bucks. These are suede toms, also brand new. Thrifted them for like 10 bucks. These are real leather belly flats. Thrifted them also for like 20 bucks. They were brand new, and they have these really cute tassels. I really love them. It's one of my favorite shoes. Again, brand new, thrifted. These are brand new real leather slippers. Again, thrifted them for like 10 bucks. Really love them. And these are my only sandals. Also thrifted. It's a sort of luxurious Italian brand. I really like them because they're, leather inside out. They're very comfy when it gets very hot because your foot doesn't sweat in them. And again, brand new, $10 thrift store. So as you can see, my shoes, except for the Nikes, which of course, are what they are all leather, and they're all thrifted. Literally. So yeah, well, except those, from the leather brand right here. So this is what you should be going for. You can even thrift good shoes, and if the seller is just make sure that you measure your foot right, and if the seller is accommodating, then you can, I guess, return to them if it doesn't fit, but just, make sure you measure your foot well first. Anyway, so here we go. This was my full closet tour. If you really feel like counting the full cost of everything, you can just, do the math and add as we go along, but probably wouldn't be more than 1 month's salary, honestly, which in the scale of your whole life, isn't really that much. Like, I did not buy all of this overnight. It took me years to gather all of this, and all of those pieces have a history. And as you can see, most of the stuff really is either thrifted or from an Etsy discount. And as you can see, minus some mistakes of the past that I've made, or some things that I just want to use because I bought them originally and, I'm gonna wear them till they tear up completely. All of these are organic fabrics. And as I have said in the last video, I, don't really come from a rich background, quite the opposite. So if someone like me can have this kind of wardrobe, which may be basic, but, again, it's a fully organic wardrobe, and anything new I'm getting is also going to be thrifted or something of that sort. So if somebody like me can do this, so can you. And I really wanted to show you this to like kind of demonstrate that there are no excuses for being lazy and falling into the fast fashion trap. You really can do things with a low budget just by being clever and by going to the right places, honestly. And by right places, I mean thrifting and Etsy. And yeah, I gave you the cost breakdown, and I think that most people actually spend more than this on clothes going to unreliable fast fashion brand stores anyway. So yeah, I just want my life and what I've accomplished, because this is an accomplishment for me, given where I came from. I just wanted my, my possessions to be kind of proof of an accomplishment that I practice what I preach, and that it has been a long development journey for me. So I hope that you learned something from this, you guys, and it motivated you to make better choices when it comes to your own lives and your own closet. So I'm really happy to have been able to film this for you guys, and yeah, learn from me. And again, I hope that I improve that you can do better on a very small budget, and stay environmentally conscious and be careful of what you put in your body, and improve your life from a spiritual, emotional standpoint by knowing what you're putting on yourself. Bye bye.